again on the move. I know I've been away for some time, but I'm back and I'm going to Romania to see my family because I miss them a lot. Plus I have some work to do there too. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to vlogging as well. So I'm taking you with me again. Hopefully I'm gonna keep my promise now. She got extremely lucky and has all the seats to herself. Oh, I'm gonna sleep so well. It's already been like 3 weeks since I've been back home, but I didn't record anything. Almost 3 weeks, not 2 weeks and a half, whatever. It's currently, I think, April 6th, 7, and I just took the time to like stay with my family, meet some friends, heal because I was sick basically, and I'm out and about again, recording this time. And yeah, right now I'm just walking in a park. It's April, right? It's -4 degrees. Ooh. Yeah, we move. But anyway, the vlogging resumes from now. Coffee date done. Now the second coffee date with the broski.
No, cuz.
Vrea cuz.
Spune.
Unde sunt mai țin? Hai că avem jumătate de oră să ieșim din parcare. Ce? Getting fresh milk.
Nu e fresh, e expirat.
It's not fresh, it expires today, but we're getting milk. Go home and I want to learn a dance and record it because for the past 3 weeks I haven't done anything. No, I did like training challenge, but that's it. So I want to do it and then we're gonna go outside to record and let's see what else we're gonna do today. I don't know, because as I'm in Romania I'm not doing that much stuff, like just spending time with my family and my friends, but I still have to work on stuff, including the vlog that I have to finish. The one editing from Dubai. And yeah, but I still want to take you on how I spend my life when I'm visiting my friends and family. So like, time to do this. started putting on makeup because my face, because of this, won't be seen that much. So yeah, let's go record. That's a disaster that needs to be fixed. Anyway, I just finished live on TikTok and I'm gonna go eat because I am actually starving a little bit. Just a little bit because I didn't eat since morning. So let's go cook some pasta. Again, just from that little walk that I had yesterday in that weather, I got sick again. I just don't know at this point. I just don't. But anyway, I don't want to spend all my day in bed, so I'm still working on the Dubai vlog. And this time I'm planning on putting Korean subtitles. So I'm gonna translate everything that we're saying in the vlog into Korean. That's a start until I feel comfortable enough to actually speak Korean in my vlogs. We're gonna get there too, maybe some from time to time. So just a heads up, because you might hear me speak Korean. Just took a shower, hair freshly washed. And when it's freshly washed, you can see the difference between my natural hair and my extensions, but we move. So because I'm sick, my body is hurting, so I'm not doing that much today, so you're not seeing that much content from today. But my mom decided to buy chocolate, so let's see how that goes.
Se face acum, mano.
Filmez pentru vlog. Procesul.
Fă-o tu, nu mă filma pe mine.
Necessarily better. I mean, as you can hear, my nose, my everything is stuffed, and it's hard for me to even talk because I cannot breathe properly. But we're still gonna do some work, and then take my brother from school, and yeah, let's see what else we're gonna do today. Probably a TikTok live because I started doing TikTok lives again, but we'll see. The setup. Descopeți.
Nici nu pot și nici nu vreau să trăiesc fără să beau. Viața mea de vagabond mă schimba mult, dar nu pot. Nici nu pot și nici nu vreau să trăiesc fără să beau. Băutură, băutură și manele și femei de 7 stele. Băutură, băutură și gătii, nu m-aș mai pleca de aici.
That's it. We're done.
School done. Compania unde e acum.
What in the world?
Ce-am putut să răd.
So we're baking this cake for Easter and it takes 3 days for it to fully bake, to fully be overdone. Yeah.
Trebuie să se amestece.
Yeah. So Easter is in like 4 days, 5 days, whatever, on Sunday. And it's Thursday. So we are preparing already. Let's go. Step 2. These are roasted. And yeah. There you go. Side quest. We're making. Nu mai știu ce limba vorbesc, mai vorbesc. Eu mai bine nu mai vorbesc.
Ia uite la noi bun. Cuțita ai.
Da. Bănuiesc în jumate.
Da. Da, se întâlnește? Da.
Astea le arunci? Unde le arunci? În coșul de gunoi, deci nu le pun acolo. Cu asta faci ceva?
Dar nu fac picuri pe jos, în primul rând, să ne lipim cu picioarele acolo.
Ok.
Lasă-le acolo, că nu te deranjează.
liqueur.
Irish chicken.
Irish cream actually, and we're gonna make our own Irish cream. Yeah.
Am văzut aia, zicați-mi asta.
We even made caramelized nuts, walnuts, and almonds. Time to do the cream. Ce e asta?
Zahărul cu alune. De telenovele sud-americane.
Mexican.
Ține eu.
Uite, dacă e lăsat chestia din asta, mult,
Nu prea am lăsat mult.
și ăla mai ține acolo.
Next.
A few moments later.
Da, dă și tu drept.
Da, am dat drept.
Hai să sparg
să
curul.
muri.
Curul.
Mă, dar nu ți-l mai lasă la tele.
Îmi pun întâi din alea mai multe.
Bine.
Amuzant.
Cred că și tu ar trebui să faci de-astea.
De ce?
Și la păr normal.
E ipică.
wanted to like record something and dance and take pictures, but change of plans. We found Pop-Tarts.
La câte minute trebuie să las? Era microunde, nu știu dacă era așa uscat. Nu puțin, eu nu știu că era așa
Banal.
și tu mânci
Da, eu nu știu ce.
ce jumătate?
We are going on a trip. It's morning. It's too morning for everything. But
Asta e victima.
Acum nu țin bine, mă. E?
I didn't talk much about it. I'm gonna write, as you already saw that I wrote subtitles on everything that we saw. And here ends the vlog from my trip to Romania. Most of the time I spent it with my family, so I didn't record much, but bits and parts, as you can already see, for those who got to this point. And probably by the time you see this, I'm gonna be already in Korea because I'm leaving again in 2 weeks. So the next vlogs after this one will be again from Korea, and the new adventure begins. So check that one out. As always, thank you so much for being here, for enjoying my stuff. And as you always know, if you have any suggestions or anything you want to say, leave a comment down below. The subscribe button is right there. And like, share, you know the drill. Thank you so much.